Today's news of a 16-year-old schoolgirl who's been killed in Syria has brought into sharp focus the issue of radicalisation of young people. It's a particular concern of our Muslim communities. Many of them are at a huge conference of Ahmadiyya Muslims taking place this week in Hampshire. It's a prominent community in Bedfordshire and Milton Keynes with a philosophy of peaceful coexistence. Well, Kate Bradford joined a Luton family at the festival. The largest Muslim gathering in the UK, the Jalsa Salana. Ahmadiyya Muslims have travelled from across the UK and around the world to be part of this three-day gathering.
And the lectern mics are channel 1 and 2.
Among the volunteers, Imran and Jaffer Ali from Luton.
We've got a lot of speakers here, and we've got three days worth of speeches from various dignitaries. But the most important is the spiritual head of our community, Mr. Masroor Ahmed. Everybody here from all over the world is here to see him and listen to his, important words.
One of the topics being discussed this weekend is radicalisation and how some young Muslims especially are becoming alienated. Jaffer has strong views about what seems to be going wrong.
I'm in an environment where I'm surrounded by so many people that I'm able to give my time and help them volunteer, and it makes you feel part of a community. Whereas I feel that maybe within Luton or maybe outside of Luton, some youngsters don't feel like they're actually a part of something. So then that's when they start to go down the wrong path.
This gathering is celebrating its 50th anniversary. Jaffer's father, Safta, also a volunteer, has been involved since he was a child.
I think it keeps people away from the bad things outside. You're here, you're eating together, you're working together, you're praying together.
But what more can be done in the wider Muslim community to tackle radicalisation? I asked an imam who'll be speaking this weekend.
Actually come together to focus on those good and positive aspects, because at the end of the day, terrorism is called terrorism because it uses terror to achieve its own means.
But it's all very well talking about positivity when acts of terrorism are happening around the world.
So religiously we can talk about the teachings of Islam, but politically that's down to the governments of the individual countries and what they see best. It's our job to stand with them, to give our voice in a democratic way. So there needs to be a commitment by religious leaders, political leaders for the betterment of good, but there needs to be more work done internationally.
As day one here draws to a close, both the Ahmadiyya and Union flags are being raised to symbolise loyalty and unity. It's a message the community here hopes will spread around the world. Kate Bradford, BBC Look East, at the Jalsa Salana in Hampshire.